Hello everybody and welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vaynerchuk. And on today's Thunder Show, we'll be tasting the Bragato. Actually sounds like the Borgata. You want to go play some craps? I want to too. Friuli the Tocai Friulano 2006, which rolls in at 18 bones, Mott, and is really one of the more interesting white wines from the Friuli region in Italy. The most planted and most drank white wine in Friuli is the Tocai Friulano. And what's really interesting about this is that a lot of people think the Tocai Friulano is associated with the Tocai that we see out of Alsace or Hungary, but it's not. It's actually reverts back to the grape called Sauvignon Vert. And what's really more interesting is we're going to be seeing a fundamental shift in the 2007 vintage because the word Tocai has to be dropped from the name because of the EU's doing this whole thing, so Tocai is only allowed in Hungary. So all the wines in this region in Italy are now going to be known as Friulano. So the Friulano wines are very interesting, aromatic, explosive white wines. I'm very into them for a couple of reasons. One, because they are massive. I mean explosive with seafood. And I like my seafood, and I love these wines with them. This wine rolls in at $18 US, has a very much a golden color, and I'm excited about trying this wine. First and foremost, big birthday shout out to Alana Taylor, whose birthday is tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow in real time because I was away this whole week, Mott, so that's exciting. I'm excited about that. What else do I want to talk about? Huge happy Memorial Day to everybody. I hope you enjoy your Monday off. I hope a lot of people get to catch up on tons of episodes of Wine Library TV. That's what you should all be doing on your day off, don't you think, Matt? And that's about it, I think, really. I want to taste this wine. I want to spit it. That's what I do. Let's give this a snippy snip. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is a huge, powerful bouquet of like white flowers, which is just beautiful. I mean, very floral in its attack. Just gorgeous, very perfumey. I mean, this is very much like walking down the aisle in Lord & Taylor's, especially in that perfume aisle on your way to the handbag. I mean, what? All right, let's give this a little bit more of a sniffy sniff. I get a little, like a baked kasha kind of component, which I think is really interesting, very grainy in its approach. Little slight lemons coming through as well, so very, very clean and very, very explosive on its approach. Very awesome bouquet, and I think it's very important. A lot of people overlook the smell and the bouquet in a wine, and I think that I really hope that a lot of you are focusing more and more on that. Let's give it a whirl. Wow, just give this one more shot. This has extraordinary length and completely takes over your palate. I mean, it just coats my entire mouth with like a thick honey kind of component. Again, very herbaceous and floral, and that is the real ticking time bomb of this wine. Explosive melon flavors, honeydew, cantaloupe are coming through as well. A little bit of heat on the back end, but this has awesome, I mean ripping acidity. This is really one of the better white wines that I've had in a long time. You combine the overall body with the crispness, what you love in Chardonnay and what you love in Sauvignon Blanc, if that makes sense to you. That's what this wine brings to the table. This Bragato is coming at me hard, and it's not giving me any apologies whatsoever for its enormous complexity and fruit flavor. This, to me, is almost a perfect white wine nowadays. Wow, I am really taken aback by this wine. I can really imagine having this with lobster tail. I mean, this is where, if you roll out and you spend all that money on a lobster tail, Mott, right? And then you order crap-ass wine. Makes no sense to me. Go a half a pound less and find something as exceptional as this. This, to me, goes tremendous with lobster. Clearly is a seafood play. I mean, if you're into oysters or scallops, scallops, this is the kind of wine that you absolutely want to pair with. I'm going to go completely freaky deaky right here. I've never in my entire life mentally scored a Tocai Friulano this high, but I'm going to go 94 plus points on this $18 white wine that is completely, in my opinion, a perfect blueprint to this type of wine. Kudos, Bragato. Kudos. That was, I mean, that's some really good wine. All right. What else? I don't know. That kind of like just took me, I'm just shocked. And I love the package. It just looks cool. I mean, this is where it's at, man. This is an exceptional bottle of wine. I love like the watermelon peel flavor, and the acidity on the back end is exceptional. Unreal. 94 plus points. Question of the day. Have you ever had a Tocai Friulano? Matt, have you? It's a shame. Because you, with a little bit of me, we're changing the wine world.